yes, it will put a smile on your face and get you into the festive spirit. Six-time Juno Award winner Serena Ryder has a new holiday album out, and she's here to tell us all about it. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
That song.
Good morning.
Can we just have this every day? The good morning. I love it. That song is so great.
Thank you.
It is so catchy. We've been listening to the album at my house, and we're all dancing around singing it. Is that what you were wanting for this album?
I mean, it's what I want for all of my music. I love it when people get excited and happy and dance and smile. It's like that's
what you're here
all
for,
about
right?
For me. Yeah,
exactly. So let's just talk a little bit about the album itself, because I know you were sort of thinking about the commercialism of Christmas and sort of the antithesis of that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's always really what I have kind of not liked about Christmas is like the commercialism, and what I've really liked about Christmas has always been the music and family and dancing around with your kids and using your imagination, and that's where I came up with the lyrics for Christmas Kisses, which is the single off of the record.
Yeah.
I wrote it with a really dear friend of mine named Simon Wilcox, who's an unbelievable writer, and we wrote about what's important to us about Christmas.
Yes.
Which is, you know, love, family.
Yes.
Being on the couch, wearing pajamas, watching Mary Poppins.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, dreaming about rainbow dolphins. Like, we put ourselves, we took our imagination and just, you know, went with it.
And you went with it.
Yeah.
And it's so fun and so delightful. And can we just take a moment to talk about this video? Because it's the cutest thing.
Oh,
my gosh.
It is
so adorable. There is something about the love of a dog, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so unconditional.
It absolutely is. It's so unconditional. And it's funny, I was reading this thing that my mom had just sent me. It was a forward, and it was talking about why dogs don't live as long as humans. And it's because humans spend their entire lives trying to become good people and become, you know, a good person in the world and figure out how to be in the world. And dogs always are.
Aww.
They know what life is about, and it's about loving people, and it's about, you know, it's about being loyal, and I don't know, they're just full of love, those animals. And so we put a bunch of dogs from the SPCA.
Yes, and a little note at the end of the video there, hey?
Yeah.
Take one of these guys home.
Totally. So if you check out my music video and you're looking to adopt a dog, a lot of the dogs in there are available for adoption.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's talk about your voice now, because of course you have such a distinctive voice that we all love here in Canada for sure, and everywhere, to be clear. But what is it about your voice and jazz, right? Because it just seems to go so beautifully together.
Yeah. So that's literally where I started. How I learned how to sing was listening to old kind of jazz stuff when I was a little kid. I was obsessed with it, and it still is to this day. And even before I made this record, when I go home, I put on jazz. I put on Ella Fitzgerald. I like pretend to like sing just like her, and since I was a little kid, so it's really shaped my voice. You know, even a lot of the songs that I ended up writing later in life have jazz melodies. Like I have a song called Stompa.
Yeah,
that was a really big song, but
a huge hit.
Jazz melody. People working every night and day, never give yourself no time. It's like it's like an old jazz melody. So whenever I sing, that's where my melodies come from, is jazz. So it's really, really comfortable for me.
For sure.
And I've never done a record like this before.
Yeah, and like, is this something you've always wanted to do?
It's something I've always wanted to do.
Oh, that's so great.
And I got the opportunity because Bob Ezrin, who's this unbelievable producer, produced Pink Floyd The Wall, produced a bunch of Lou Reed things. Like, he's like this.
Thank you.
Exactly. I am not worthy. Asked me to do this record with him, and I was over the moon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on this record. It is delightful, and I think it hits all those marks, right? It reminds you what Christmas is all about and has us all dancing in our rooms. So thank you so much, Serena.
You're welcome.
Lovely to meet you, and fantastic album.
Thank you so much.
We're going to go for a break here on BT. When we come back, more news, weather, and traffic. Stay with us.